I like the Queen's Gambit is a fun, dynamic opening I recommend for players of all levels. Defending the pawn and entering the martial defense. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. You strike at the center with a pawn, taking away space from your opponent. This move doesn't help their position at all. You had a chance to play something better. Their bishop comes into play. Not the best move, but not bad either. Defending their hanging pawn. Good job defending that pawn. Their best option. That was a fair trade. This is a fair trade. That was an even swap of material. They slipped up a bit here. Now your pawn is isolated. A straightforward recapture. It's good to get your bishop off of its starting square and into the action. They bring out their bishop. Castling kingside tends to be safer because your king is further from the center. Both kings are castled now. You are forcing your opponent to isolate. A clear recapture. Good job. That's what I would have played too. Their rook is now active on an... This move opens up space for your king to evade threats along the back rank. They defended their pawn, which was under. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. Their better move was to move a piece to safety. You are threatening to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. It was an even game, but now you have the advantage. There was a moment to punish your opponent's error, but you let it pass. Their move sends the bishop into... You captured that free pawn. A correct move to get their pawn out. You are threatening to... They are potentially weakening their... This is the only move that works, and you found their recapture simultaneously. You're better off. A straightforward recap. You are threatening to tactically win. They exchange a clear recapture. That's not a... You've moved your bit, defending their... Nice. Definitely. They are right on target. In the end game, the king can become... Their king... You had a better option, but this is not... Your opponent's position went... Oops, you gave up a pawn. Your opponent created... You made a passed pawn. They took your pawn for free. This move is okay, but not... Your opponent blocked the... Your passed pawn is one... That's playable. Passed pawns must be put. The game was fairly balanced, but now... Yes, this is the... You had the upper hand, and now your position is winning. There was only one... This is a fair trade. A logical capture. Your opponent... This is the way to win a pawn. They move their... Your opponent... Decent move, but they had a better... Your passed pawn advances to... They made one of the top... You didn't let that passed pawn... A clear recap. You recap... They play... Very good. I like their... You want to... You... They're... Getting closer to the forced checkmate. This move doesn't help. Your opponent blocked the attack on their pawn, keeping it safe. Nice job outplaying your opponent in the endgame.